Hey, what's up? This is DC Universe. What up, Sandman? Um, Knicks draft. I like the pick. I already knew they was gonna pick dude because they've been talking about they was gonna pick dude for the longest. So that was kind of obvious they was gonna get him. Frank Nedelanki, but however you say that shit, I'm gonna get it down though. But yeah, they said they were gonna pick him for the longest. Like that's who they was gonna get. You know, that's what they had eyes on. And also for some strange reason, um, Phil doesn't want to pick Americans. It seems like he's just really enamored with these overseas guys. So but I like the pick. He's 6'5". He's like 200, little under 200. He has a 7-foot wingspan. I've seen a couple of his workouts. He could pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like dribble, pull straight up, shoot. No, that's a lost art. His mid-range game looked pretty tight. So I'm confident. You know, I like the pick. I like the pick personally. Did you have anybody you thought they should have picked? Yo, you know this dude LeVar Ball already got their freaking They already got the sneakers. They already got the. These dudes already got the sneakers for Lonzo in the Lakers colors. I don't know, man. I'm all over Twitter. I've been on Twitter for quite some time now. Yeah. They had the sneakers. That was crazy. It was already ready. I've been on Twitter for quite some time now, and there's a lot of delusional Knicks fans that think that the problem is Carmelo Anthony. They don't think Phil Jackson's done anything wrong. You know, Phil can't do anything wrong. They think the problem is Carmelo Anthony. So, there's that.
While I highly applaud my past ambition, the benefit of time and hindsight allows me to become this course of action. Stop my former troops from sending.
I'll pull the camera back for you, son. But I don't know. But I don't know, my dude. That's what I'm saying. They think that Carmelo Anthony's the problem. I don't know what to tell you. There's a ton of them too. Like a ton of them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Carmelo Anthony is like the most unappreciated freaking superstar I've ever seen. I've just never seen a superstar more unappreciated than Carmelo Anthony. It's crazy. They really think it's his fault. And they're all over Twitter. They're talking mad trash to Melo. You got my you already know what my Twitter is. It's all over all of my vids. So you can go right in there and I'll retweet some. Well, I can't even because they're not talking about Melo right now, but they were. They were going hard in on Melo. It's crazy. That's my fault. I wasn't paying no attention. But yeah, they were going hard in on Melo. It's crazy. Like they just think that I don't know what to tell you. Well, Melo grew up in, when he was born, his family lived in New York City. And then they, after his father died, I think after his father passed away or got killed, whatever the case was, that's when they moved to Baltimore. But, I've never seen an athlete hold it together with such composure as Carmelo Anthony has. He's just held it together with so much composure, even through the treatment that he's received, unwarranted. Treatment is absolutely 100% unwarranted. It's like all Phil Jackson's doing. Phil gotta go. It's just facts. Phil gotta go. But there's still a big contingency of Knicks fans that just love Phil Jackson. I don't know no other way to put it. Maybe they've changed their position as of late, but they were just in love with Phil Jackson. But I think a lot of it had to do with racism, because a lot of the dudes that was in love with Phil Jackson, the reason that their reasoning was, oh, because we got to let Kristaps Porzingis be the superstar. That was their reasoning. Melo is slowing down Kristaps. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, yo. I respect that. But the NBA is rigged, though. So, you know, it is what it is. How the Knicks consistently have one of the worst records and they never get one of the top 3 picks? Come on now.
Meddling pests.
They consistently have one of the worst records. They never get a top 3 pick. They haven't had a top 3 pick in what? They haven't had the number 1 pick since '85. Freaking Cleveland Cavaliers had the number 1 pick like 3 times in the last 8 years. Why is he doing that? What the fuck, yo? Stop pulling the dude. Yep, he tried to trade Kobe, right? He tried to trade Kobe for Shawn Marion. What kind of shit is that, yo? Kobe for Shawn Marion? In what world is that anywhere near fair trade? There's no world that that's a fair trade, yo. But Phil's petty like that. I don't even play this game. I'm getting feats just for beating the motherfuckers. I don't even play this shit. But yeah, Phil's petty like that. He's just petty, yo.
This can't be good.
And my controller's busted. Well, this controller's busted. Yeah, he's just petty, yo. He tried to get rid of Melo. I mean, he tried to get rid of Kobe over some BS. You know what I'm saying? Over nothing.
We should get there. Wait, what's interesting?
Oh, the Yankees is looking great. Freaking that freaking Aaron Judge, yo.
So,
Looking great. I might start covering them. I think I'm gonna start covering them. I'm gonna start covering baseball just in particular because on my Twitter, I'm having a lot of baseball players start following me. So, like professionals and like the real professionals, like freaking I think I got who I got? Ivan Hernandez, something like that, and I got Joey Bats following me, Jose Batista. So those guys is following me. So I'm probably gonna start covering baseball also. I got a couple other celebrities following me too, but they're not athletes, so. Yeah, the Yankees are definitely looking good. Aaron Judge kid, he's special. No, not Ivan Hernandez, not Ivan Rodriguez. That's Ivan Rodriguez, man. That's Pudge. No, not Pudge. I'll tell you in 1 second. Hold on, I'll tell you who. Hold on, let me not let my guys die. I'll tell you in 1 second exactly who it is. But yeah, I'm getting like quite a few different celebrities following me now on Twitter, and I think that's like directly because of the YouTube channel. I think that's directly because of the YouTube channel, so you know, respect. Somebody out there noticing what I'm doing, you feel me? And they predominantly, and they Spanish speaking athletes. So you know, maybe it has something to do with the fact that my channel's the Bronx. Yo, this shit is just not. What the fuck, yo?
Fate will not smile on those who stand by while evil triumphs. Also, you should have known that wasn't me. I am not one to spout a trying chase.
Look at his pure eyes.
Dr. Fate with that facade.
Irvin Santana. Irvin Santana. He's a starting pitcher for somebody. He's following me now, so you know I'm getting a little bit of notoriety. Yo, what up, dude? Appreciate it. That could be it, yo. Yo, seriously, I get that a lot, yo. I actually addressed that in one of my videos. I get that a lot, yo. Seriously. You'd be surprised at how many times I go places and when I start talking, they think I speak Spanish. But it's not that. It's not that. It's just that I'm from the Bronx. Like people from the Bronx that sound like me. You feel me?
The pain you're about to experience will never happen.
But yeah, what did I just say? Irvin Santana. He followed me.
It's time for chaos.
Jose Batista follow me. Great dude, Sue. And he's a good player, Sue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they were bums, I'd be like, yeah, they follow me. It'd be some dope shit. But like, these guys are good, really. Like, these guys are going to the All-Star game type players. Feel me? These guys are going to the All-Star team that type people. Gotta love that. So I'm gonna most likely start following them, making videos about those guys. I pick up my camera tomorrow. It's at the freaking it's at the freaking post office. I pick up my camera tomorrow, so that's a good look too. Yeah, they are, seriously. And baseball is dope. Like, I grew up on baseball. Like, I still like this sport. Like, I could sit down and watch 9 innings and it's nothing. I could sit down and watch 12 innings and be entertained. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like baseball. My brothers all still watch baseball. And we watch baseball. Look, I don't even play this game. I'm getting feet out of the freaking ass.
Let's try to look on the positive side here. The spear is a powerful relic.
And this shit is full, so it's full, right?
The Axis powers were never able to locate it during the war. So perhaps it won't cause any additional paradoxes.
Okay, I can just throw that away. That's just, I don't know what the fuck that's doing. That shit's just in the way.
Someone, eventually. History has told us so, whoever that may prove to be.
I think we should boycott. I think we should just tell that motherfucker we've had it with his bullshit. Seriously. I mean, everybody, you could blame You could blame Dolan all you want, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people are gonna blame Dolan, but at this point, everybody wanted Dolan to get out of the way. Everybody was like, yo, look, Dolan is in the way. Every single time somebody is trying to do something, Dolan fucks up and he butts his nose in and messes it up. So what did he do? He went and hired somebody that everybody thought was a good idea, including myself, for him to hire, in Phil Jackson. Then he hired Phil Jackson, and then what did he do? He said, I'm going to get out of the way. And what did he do? He got out of the way. And then this shit happened. So Dolan really hasn't done anything wrong. A lot of people believe Dolan is still pulling the strings behind the scene, not for nothing. And he's just using Phil Jackson as a cover. And if that's the case, then, oh man, that means firing Phil Jackson doesn't solve the problem. So, Phil Jackson is definitely harming us very bad, in my opinion. No, my opinion. He is killing us. That's a synthetic, and that's a real one. Okay. The fuck, yo? It's probably gonna be Josh Jackson. Faults. It's gonna be faults of Josh Jackson, in my opinion. How's it not compatible? I ain't put shit in there yet. It's gonna be faults of Josh Jackson, in my opinion. What the fuck, yo? Oh. Alright. Because Fultz look really good, not for nothing, but he just looks like somebody that it's just he's getting drafted to an organization that they spent the last 6, 7, 8 years losing on purpose. I just don't see them just turning that around. I just don't see them turning that around. You can't just lose on purpose all that time and then all of a sudden now you just, decide, oh, we're gonna stop losing on purpose. We're gonna win now on purpose, and then it work out. I just don't see that happening. Right now there's just an organizational pattern. You know what I'm saying? And it's deep into the fabric of the entire organization. I don't see them just turning it around like this. I just don't see it happening like that. I don't think that's a possibility. I think that they're gonna try and they're gonna struggle because this is. Oh, Josh Jackson canceled with the Celtics. I went. Well, I wouldn't even want to go to the Celtics if I was anybody either. Celtics, I would not want to go to. 76ers, I would not want to go to. Minnesota, I would not want to go to. The Knicks, I would not want to go to. Probably a couple of other teams. The Hornets, I would not want to go to. And some of the teams for the same reason, but like the Knicks, I wouldn't want to go to because teams that ran as terribly as the teams that's ran as terribly as the Knicks are ran. It just teams that's ran as terribly as the Knicks are ran. It just takes years to fix. It's just that's what it is. There's no way to get around it. It just takes years to fix. Even if they get the requisite players in order to be able to fix the problem, it just takes years. You understand? Because you gotta unlearn bad habits. And that's not easy. So they're gonna have to unlearn bad habits. And also, you also got to understand this: the way the ref calls the game, a lot of times, whether people realize it or not, the way the ref calls the game has something to do with the teams that's playing. Certain teams are just gonna get certain calls, and it has a lot to do with if you're a team that's known to be a lazy team. When there's a 50-50 call as far as did he beat the man to the spot on defense, or did the offensive player get there first, they're probably gonna call a foul on the team that's lazy. Because y'all guys are known to be lazy. So now it looks like there's some kind of contact there. The whistle blows, and it goes against the lazy team. It's just, that's what it is. There's absolutely no getting around that. That is 100% what it is. That's why you have certain teams that they just don't get certain calls. That's why you have certain players that no matter how much fouling they do, they don't get the foul called against them because they play hard and they play through the whistle. They play hard. So there's no amount of, they just, that's just what it is. You wonder how the freaking, and the NBA is just kind of rigged anyway. But you wonder how the freaking Minnesota Timberwolves could have lost like 20 games with the lead going into the second half. They got the lead going into the second half and lost 20 times with the lead going into the second half, more than any other team in the NBA. Stuff like that isn't by accident. Shit like that is by design. That's just facts. You got a team that and then also you got to look what teams was doing this to them. And I remember when some of this stuff was happening too, and a lot of it was turnovers. They get into the for some strange reason, Minnesota gets into this habit where they get to a part of the game where they just turn the ball over a million times straight, back to back to back to back to back. And there's nothing you can do about it. But that also has to do with the way that the game is called. Because if you letting the other team reach, if you letting the other team bump, okay, take Soulja Boy out of that altogether. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Soulja Boy is doing that because that's his job. You feel me? Like Soulja Boy he's in a situation where he has to create a buzz for himself. So creating a buzz for himself sometimes means being a jerk. So let's take Soulja Boy out of that. Let's take Soulja Boy out of that. You could have replaced him with Meek Mills maybe, but let's take Soulja Boy out of that. Phil Jackson, and probably because I'm a Knicks fan, but you didn't hear Jim Buss talking bad about his best player when they were on the winning streak. The Browns are just a terribly ran organization also. Bulls management, what they did to this dude just the other day, that was terrible. It's probably a tie between Bulls management and Phil Jackson. It's probably a tie. What the fuck, yo? What the fuck is this shit not working for? He's just not gonna let me get it. I do not know why. Pete Rock used to kill it. Let's say Pete Rock because he was the best DJ when I was in love with music. When I was in love with hip hop. Pete Rock was the best DJ ever. That's That's not even a question. And what the fuck won't this shit work for? This shit is retarded. When I was in love with music, in love with music, P-Rock was the best DJ out. Not even close. I mean, now you find out the dude had a cocaine, a crack habit, you know, kind of switches stuff up a little on you. Those shit's just not working. But a lot of them dudes got crack habits and cocaine habits and heroin addicts and habits and whatever the case may be. But yeah, P-Rock. Okay, now I know why I can't get the damn thing out of there. If you're gonna say favorite rap, I'm gonna let you know right now, Rakim. I was a fiend. Before I became a teen, I melted microphones instead of cones of Vice Street, music orientated. So when hip hop was originated, fitted like pieces of puzzles, complicated. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I had met this girl, fell in love first sight. Right? And it was the look in her eye. It was the obviousness that she wasn't a whore. Like, a lot of these chicks out here is just straight whores. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm keeping it a buck. The whole entire idea of how we supposed to run relationship nowadays is basically, you know, let women be whores. It's crazy. And from the second I saw her, I could tell that's not, you know, she kind of, I can't say she didn't prove me to be, she kind of proved me to be wrong later, but the point being is that no, we don't have women like Lauryn Hill no more. I wish we did. I wish there was more Lauryn Hills out there. We need them. We need more females that our young girls could look up to. You know, we need more females out here that men that want to be in a real relationship could go be in a real relationship with. So a lot of these motherfuckers don't really want to be in a real relationship. You know what I'm saying? And you know that I'm not knocking them. A lot of these women don't want to be in a real relationship neither. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking them. But you know, we need some kind of a more equal balance. And when almost all of the music is based around how much of a whore somebody could be, you really can't be surprised that, you know, we have the situation that we have out here now with the people changing freaking lovers every couple of months. Every 6 months they find a new man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the worst thing of like I always say, the worst thing somebody could be is like, if you in a relationship, the worst thing you could do is have your best friend be somebody not in a relationship. Like, that's the worst thing you could do for you. That's the worst thing you could do for whoever you with. Like, your best friend, the person you want to spend all your time with, be somebody who's not in a relationship. Like, that's like the worst thing that could happen to you and whoever you are in a relationship with. I gotta get off of this. And I can't see why they won't let me see these shits. But yeah, it could definitely use more Lauryn Hills. I don't know nothing about fidget spinners. I know nothing about iPhones. Oh, and the new Pac biopic. That just goes to show you how fucked up they was. Yo, look. Okay, this is some new shit. I was gonna make a video about this tomorrow, but okay, she was alive when they did filming of some of the movie or something like that. Like when they was putting the movie together, Afina Shakur was still alive. Then what happened was she started suing them because they was trying to do some craziness with the movie. Then after she started trying to sue them. That's when all of a sudden she ended up dead. Like that's crazy. Like on a whole nother level. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's why I keep saying they got all these people that they just refuse to. They just want to go see the movie. Talking about if you don't go see the movie, you're not a Pac fan. If you talk bad about the movie, you're not a Pac fan. Like that's crazy, yo. Yeah, how they got fidget spinners and iPhones of any kind? The phones back then was still bricks. You want to know how I know? Because I had one. I had a cell phone in 1995. You feel me? I had a cell phone. The biggest, like a fucking like a wallet. This shit. Cell phone was like a wallet, yo. It's like you know what I'm saying? Like you had a flip. It was like a wallet. It was freaking one of them Motorola phones. It was a brick. Telling you, yo, I had one. It was like this big, and then the back of it, I don't even got nothing to put. Then the back of it was like another little battery thing. Like them shits was huge. Telling you, yo, I'm freaking telling you, them shits was huge. So I don't know what the hell. But they did a shabby job, and they did a shabby job on purpose, and they made Tupac look bad on purpose because the idea was never to make Tupac look good, and that's what I've been saying from the gate. And nobody paid any attention to the freaking video, the YouTube blogger, because he doesn't know what he's talking about. He just hating. He just hating. You don't know what he's talking about. Not just hating, motherfucker. I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, them shits was big as hell, yo. I'm telling you I had one, yo. I'm telling you exactly what happened. I don't know if it was 96, maybe 97. I don't know what year it was, but I was sitting in the crib. What year did hold on. Pulp Fiction come out. What year did Pulp Fiction come out? Pulp Fiction.
Here's some information about Pulp Fiction. Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield
94.
with a penchant for philosophical
So it came out 94. So it could have been like 96. Because it was on freaking, I had the box when you can get the illegal cable and shit. So it could have been like 95, 96. And I was sitting in the crib. I was watching fucking Pulp Fiction, and them niggas pull out. Watch Pulp Fiction again. You gonna watch them niggas pull out a phone every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, some dudes is on the phone pulling out a cell phone. Bang, 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 bang. And I was just watching that shit. And this is one of the main reasons why now I am the way I am, where I try not to let myself get involved in all different types of media. And I'm real particular about the things in which I see and the things in which I hear. Because I know it can affect you. Because I was laying there in the bed, watching the damn movie on the box, and I just got up and I said, I gotta go get me a fucking cell phone. And walked right out of my house, jumped on the bus, went to Sears, copped the cell phone. Right then and there like that. That's my first cell phone. First cell phone. Right there like that. I was just like, I need a cell phone. Like, what am I doing? I don't have a cell phone. Then I bought the cell phone, and I was the only one I knew with a cell phone, so I really didn't have that many people to call. But that's great because I was paying like $1 a minute. The shit was retarded. Shit was like, I was paying $50 a month for 50 minutes, and shit was crazy, yo. Shit was crazy. But yeah, phones was big as shit. Yeah, I gotta go though. As always, it's been a pleasure, my brother. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I should have my cam. I go pick it up at the post office in the morning, so I should have my camera should be here tomorrow. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna incorporate that stuff, and I'm gonna start going looking for events to go through New York City to try to bring to the masses stuff that other people might not know about. I might go film them, bring them to the, so everybody that's not in New York City can see some of the things that we have here, some of the attractions, some of the events. I'm gonna start going to all the parades, all of the festivals, all of that type of stuff, and I'll find some other extra stuff. I didn't rock the Pele Pele, but I rocked the fucking Pepe. I'm from the Bronx. I rock Pepe. All the time, my brother. You be safe too. But I rock Pepe. I'm from the Bronx. All right, I'll let you tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to get more stuff together too. I'm out.